Good evening and welcome to the Itv News in London. Tonight's main stories. Day one of the benefits cap. How will London families cope?
There's going to be days where I'm not going to have food and it frightens the life out of me.
And strikes on the tube, the verdict of a new poll. Bringing the Commonwealth Games to London, how the bid is gathering pace. And memories of the London man who helped to liberate a Nazi death camp. Hello, I'm Charlene White. A cap on benefits is now in place for thousands of Londoners. The new limits on payments have been introduced today in 4 boroughs: Bromley, Croydon, Enfield and Haringey. That's £500 a week for a couple and lone parents and £350 a week for single people. The cap will be applied nationwide between July and September. The government says welfare spending must be reduced, but critics claim it will hit the poorest hardest. Ria Chatterjee reports.
The cuts rolled in and the drums rolled too. The sound of protest from those who feel they're being left behind. Alison O'Brien and her 6 children marched this morning, but their reality is here at home.
Very cramped. We've got everyone's on top of each other.
She was already struggling, constantly going over budget with the essentials and never getting close to the extras, like trips to the cinema and holidays.
How do they expect us to live on £500 a week and pay rent, gas, electricity, water rates, food? I don't see how things are going to get better. I really don't. I can see myself selling my stuff just to feed my children.
Alison's monthly outgoings include £300 on rent, £325 on food and £40 on gas and electricity. With extras such as clothing taken into account, her total spending comes in at £700. The cap starting here in the city means couples and lone parents will receive no more than £500 a week in benefits. The limit for single people is £350 per week, with some exemptions.
Well, what we need to do is have a welfare system which is fair, affordable and encourages people into work. And yes, it will impact upon families, but the best way for people to avoid being affected by the benefit cap is to get into work. 8,000 people have already found a job.
The amount is said to reflect the average working household income. It's about making work pay, says the government. It's not that easy, say the people on the front line.
I need a job that can fit around my children. There is no jobs that's out there for that. I have checked. I have sent out my CV. I'm either being told I'm too old or they're not what they want right now. I am a person that hasn't just sponged off the government. I've worked. I've paid my tax and national insurances. I've owned businesses. I've put back into this country and now this country is failing me.
Alison says her future is now all about the short term, day-to-day worries about how to pay for things she needs. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News, Tottenham.
Well, I asked for your comments about the new